Hello and welcome back to Loose Women. We're loose women.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Good. Good.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. What have you been up to the last couple of days, Charlie?
Couple of days.
Couple of... Since the last one.
Since the last one. Oh, last week.
Yeah.
Since last week's Barlie cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, not much.
Nice. You finished education.
Moving on to the next education.
Stupid.
What did you do last week?
Last week?
This week.
This week.
Between
when and when?
Between now and last week's cast.
I finished work last week. I don't have to work anymore.
No
I do.
more.
You just fucking dox me.
Okay, I'll bleep it out.
Okay, thank you. No more.
Bleep it out with a wacky sound effect. What sound effect?
Can you do that?
No, it's got to be better. No, a little fart.
I don't fucking know, do I?
No, wait. I got an idea. I will do a fart, but I'll do different farts. So I go, and then I go, and then I go, and then we get like a really long like. You get me?
Yeah. You gonna record those yourself?
Good one.
Have you brought any topics to the table today?
Of course not. Have you?
No, I can only think of Gordon Ramsay at the moment.
I've been watching a lot of Gordon Ramsay.
A lot, like 3 days straight.
Mhm. Red wine chocolate sauce.
Red wine chocolate sauce. This is fucking disgraceful. Wow.
It's fucking raw! Is that pretty good? Was that good?
Yeah, it was great. It was really good. We actually have quite a few topics today.
Do we?
I just figured I'm gonna look out the window the whole time, so I'm sorry. I look huge. Please sit forward. I also just made a hand gesture that made
big boy.
I also just made a hand gesture that made me look like Review Bro. You know, that like. Thing
Yeah, but he does like. Welcome back to another review.
Food review.
No, not food. That was the one that he hasn't. It's the untitled review. I've nearly drunk this whole tea.
You're gonna need to piss in the middle of this.
No, I'm gonna need to throw up. I'm really bloated. I get really bloated after tea.
Such a female.
Oh, Becca. Oh, twat.
Oh. Oh. Stop making a scene. Can we talk about that?
What?
Where were we when you just started shouting?
It's Tesco. We had there's this in joke that me and my friends used to have back in the day, where obviously there's like those mums that have their annoying kids, and the kids are all like crying and screaming and all sorts. And they're like, "Stop it! You're making a scene!" And they're like really loud, and that is the scene. The scene is that, not the kid. No one gives a shit about the kid crying, because all kids cry. And just the mum is like, "You're making a scene!" And it's all like, "Oh, you're such a fucking disappointment," and all that, you know. And so we were like, okay, well, we'll pick that up. And so we used to, like, in restaurants and stuff that we'd go to, we'd shout it top of our lungs, boom it from the back of the restaurant. And then we did it. I did it with Becca in Tesco.
Good story. Oh, ASMR.
I'm not doing ASMR. ASMR's illegal.
To who?
Did you say so?
What?
finish my tea.
Please.
ASMR.
It's illegal, don't do it. Please don't, please.
No,
please.
it'll fuck up the audio.
Yeah.
I'm smarter than that.
Should we get some... Is it too early? How long have we been going? Half an hour?
We've been going literally 5 minutes.
Oh my god! Shit is taxing.
Welcome back to Loose Women.
Loose Women. What do they even talk about?
What is Loose Women? What do they do? It's a panel
it's like,
show.
yeah,
with a bunch
where they
of,
just
like,
argue about being middle-aged women.
Yeah, alright.
I'm a white woman in England and I'm
Bra was on
middle-aged
it.
and my fucking...
Have you seen it? Bra. Review Bra.
Yeah.
You seen that episode?
Yeah. And my tits touch the ground.
He had to fucking literally say that he wasn't even in the country. It's disgusting. I am alive.
I am alive. Yeah, they're like, oh, I'm a white woman and my tits touch the ground and my husband doesn't fuck me like he used to.
I'm really wrinkly. Also in the news today.
Review, bruh. You're showing off.
Sure, my fucking £15 Amazon wish list bullshit that I have right here that doesn't work.
Camera. We put it away. I went back and watched the episode before this. The other IRL one. Like, we've changed quite a fair amount.
Yeah.
Oh, my name Jeff. Whoa.
That was a pretty funny episode.
That was pretty funny.
You can rag on...
Yeah, quite a bit's changed. We're not funny now.
Yeah, you can rag on name Jeff as much as you like, but...
I laughed at Quiche for like an hour last night.
Yeah, like cried at... 'cause there was a chef that Gaudy Boy Ramsey was pulling in as like the consultant chef. It's like, this is my consultant chef from Las Vegas. Her name is a quiche. And it's like, it made Becca like lose it to a quiche.
I just fucking imagine like
It's a quiche. And there's just a plate with a quiche on it.
like this whole staff of people's like,
What do we do now? Holy shit.
It's like,
And it
consultant chef, what are we supposed to do?
just falls off the plate.
It's so stupid. Retarded. My name Jeff. Dab whip nene.
Now they're all dead now. You literally just killed them right there.
I mean they were dead long gone before.
Yeah, but we picked them up as our own, and now you've literally just killed them by carrying them across.
To be fair, I did.
Oh,
Stop! Stop!
stop throwing my clogs around.
Stop! You've never even been to Amsterdam.
No, it's a souvenir. Why would I fucking buy myself a souvenir from Amsterdam? Oh yeah, I remember Amsterdam. No, my parents
Imagine
got it
if
for me.
England sold like souvenirs from
They
other
do.
countries so you could pretend that you went there.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Well, maybe they do.
That's sick. I'm gonna do that. Would you like some topics?
How silent can a podcast be?
It's better than the last one. It's not.
No, I'm just gonna stay silent for a little bit.
Why?
Because it breaks the norm. Our podcast is about nothing.
Do you like me shit?
Stop.
Sorry,
You're
I'm
fucking up the audio and everything. These guys have heard nothing but.
Yeah, that's because you said you're not gonna talk.
Yeah, but it's the same when you're talking as well.
Wow. Suck. Suck. Fucking hell.
Why are you reading it from the replies? Come on, man. Have some decency. Come on.
That's
man.
where the fucking
No.
troubles are.
No, you.
I don't have the same.
That's because you're an idiot. Right. Okay. Today, we're gonna talk about.
Please pick a good one.
We're gonna talk about.
I was looking into the viewfinder. I'm sorry. What?
You say please pick a good one.
There's a couple. There's a few.
The only good ones are like best porn stars.
I don't have one. But I know like
if you have a best porn star, you're kind of like defeating the object of porn. Because none of them are like that good. You know what I mean? None of them
it's
are
also
good.
just like weird. Like you'll only watch one person have sex.
Fantasizing. Yeah.
But I know a lot of them. Proven by like that video that we watched where it's like porn stars answer questions.
Oh, Wood Rocket.
My favourite. I actually love them. They're really funny.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And then
They have like a select few porn stars that aren't absolutely like fuck.
like they have like the I'm not gonna.
They have like crazy.
My dad
ones.
watches these. Hi, Dad.
Anyway, we all watch porn.
Don't! Oh my god.
Anyway.
Ian.
Right.
Ian.
So iCarly is another one, but we're not going to talk about that.
You fucking.
We need a better meme than iCarly.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Guess who's been saying that from
No.
the very beginning?
The actual meme
It's
of
not
iCarly was fantastic, and everyone agrees except you. And now it's gone. We've lost the iCarly. Dan Schneider's still pretty funny, right?
What is he doing?
Just Dan Schneider.
Does he have another
generally.
show?
What, Dan Schneider?
Yeah.
Well, he had Sam and Cat was his like latest one, wasn't it?
That was like 4 years ago.
With Ariana Grande. Maybe he's got a new one. Let me Google it.
Big Boy Dan. He just he creeps me out so much to the
Yeah,
point.
that's why he's kind
He
of
just
funny.
touches kids on
Yeah, he
television.
probably does.
That's why like all the fucking like Amanda Bynes went off the rails because he fucking look at his face.
Yeah. Right. Henry Danger is the new one.
Oh fuck yes.
It's a superhero show. If Henry Hart's buddies knew what he did after school, he'd be the most popular kid in 8th grade.
Fuck me.
That's the only one still going. Sam and Cat ended in 2014. Really? 2014?
Yeah, do you want to know why it ended?
Why?
Because they were paying Ariana Grande a fuck ton of money and then the other one like nothing.
Oh, what, Jeanette McCurdy?
Yeah, they were paying her like fuck all.
She's a Vine star now. Sort of shot themselves in the foot there, didn't they?
Yeah. Fuck you, I'm gonna go on a Vine.
Well, I suppose it's because Ariana Grande is massive. And
Well,
has
she
been.
wasn't at the time.
2014 she was. She was massive since like 2011.
She scares me.
When
She looks
was
like a
when was
bobblehead.
when was Mika's popular song?
Oh yeah, probably about 2000.
Because that was sort of the rise of Ariana Grande, like from cult to like.
Cult. We're cult.
Yeah. But
part of the
for
Ariana
her to
Grande
be on
cult.
Sam and Cat all the way up until like 2014 is mad. It's madness. Zoe 101 is dead one day.
He made Zoe 101.
Yeah, you made all of these, like Jake and Josh, Victorious. So the longest running one, Drake and Josh was 3 years.
Really? It felt like 7.
Fucking hell, iCarly is fucking 5 years.
Yeah.
iCarly was longer than Drake and Josh.
That feels weird to me. I thought Drake and Josh was on for fucking ages.
Nah, it's repeats, wasn't it? Repeats.
Repeat.
Sam and Cat was literally a 2 year thing.
Yeah.
1 year thing even.
Yeah, it was 1 season.
The Amanda Show, obviously.
Oh dear. You fucked
Wait,
that
what?
goyle up.
Was Josh in The Amanda Show?
I can't. I don't remember anything.
That's Josh Peck.
Oh, they were
Bell
both
was
in it!
He's playing Paulie.
Who's Paulie?
I don't know, but I like that
We should
Jake
go and
Bell
watch
is like
some-
cameoed in all of them.
We should go and watch some Amanda Show after this.
Yeah, sure. iCarly. iCarly's actually good.
Same.
Oh shit! No, Game Shakers is another one that he does that's still going.
Is that the one that fucking Jake Paul is on?
No, that's Bizarrevark on
What the fuck is
Disney
that?
XD.
What
That's
is
a
it?
Disney show.
Yeah, but what is it?
I don't know. It's probably one of those Disney.
Why is he on it?
Who knew a science project could be so valuable? When Babe and Kenzie created the mobile game
she's called
Skywhale
Babe.
for a 7th grade project, they were just hoping for a passing grade. What they got, however, was one of the most popular games of the year, which led them to create a successful business that makes
Story of
millions of
Flappy
dollars.
Bird. I don't think.
Wait,
that's
the
a
rapper
thing.
Double G. There's a rapper called Double G. Yeah.
You just got to guess
Popular
what the G
rapper
stood for.
Double G threatens to sue them
Fuck.
when he finds out they used one of his songs without his permission.
That's where shit gets real.
What the fuck? Oh look, here we go. Babe and Kenzie decide to partner with the music star and hire his son, Triple G. So he has Double G as his name, and he has fucking stop ruining the audio. Right. So he has a kid. And he's like, your rap name should be Triple G because my name's Double G.
Was his dad's name G, and then his granddad's name like lowercase g?
Yeah, maybe he was. If I was Double G is the only clip.
That's nice. That's
really
real good.
Right. Yeah,
Really
that's
enjoy that we
good.
spent however long.
You literally are
on
the
it.
one who asked about this. Stop complaining.
Shut.
Just brace.
Up.
Just enjoy the Dan Schneider.
I don't. No, nobody wants to embrace that.
You just did with
that
the
wasn't
Amanda show. You want
embracing
to
it.
watch Amanda show?
I just want to like see what it's like.
Well,
Because I've seen like clips from conspiracy videos.
right.
But
All of Dan Schneider's shows have like weird, perverse fixations on feet.
they have a really strange undertone.
Yeah. Every so often, there'll just be something that throws you completely off guard, and it's just feet.
Wasn't like Jeanette McCurdy's like entire tit in one episode of
I don't know.
iCarly? Like her tit just flopped out.
Ariana Grande was like near naked on it, like every other episode on whatever it was, Sam
Victorious.
Cat.
She was in Victorious as well.
Yeah. No, but as I say, like there's this fixation on feet every so often. There'll just be an episode with a ton of feet, and then obviously there's the classic Dan Schneider tweeting from the Sam and Cat account.
Asking for pictures of feet.
Hey guys, make sure to send in your pictures of your feet and write Sam and Cat on your feet and send it to me. Send it to us.
Horrible. How?
How do you get away with it?
I don't fucking know.
How's he? I don't know. But he made Drake and Josh and iCarly, and they were like really good shows, so that's all that counts.
Shows.
They are! Did you never watch
Dan Schneider
iCarly?
is my favourite porn star.
Did you ever watch iCarly as a kid?
I don't remember watching too much of it.
We did sort of miss it. It was sort of just
I was
out
watching
of
Friends, boy.
Yeah, I was watching Friends as well. It doesn't take
Oh.
much to sit in front of a TV for 12 hours, does it?
Alright, fucking
I
hell.
was also playing Minecraft.
Same, so was I. And a lot of people will testify for that, but they don't want to talk to me anymore, so.
Nah, but I was playing like Minecraft before you were even born. Before it was on Xbox, I was playing that one. They used to have a browser version, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna buy this. And that was like what? Before like, I think it was just after the update that added hunger. Minecraft, everybody.
Wow. Really cool. Josh says fuck off.
Thank you.
Josh.
There's not much else.
Yes, there is.
There actually isn't. You
Yes,
ready?
there is. Joe McNamara at the Joe McNamara says talk about cereal as a snack.
That's fine. Cereal as a snack is fine.
I say like not cereal as a snack, but like all breakfast food is suitable for all meals. So
Yeah.
if you're like for dinner today, I want some cereal.
Yeah, but cereal is fine as a snack as well.
I'm not like I feel like it's too big for a snack.
It's
too much.
alright. It's alright.
You know?
Oh yeah, this is the Pyjama cast as well. Sam and Cat, send your foot pics.
Oh.
Make sure to tweet us your foot pics for the next episode,
No,
guys.
no.
We'll put them in the thumbnail.
You say that as if there's going to be a next episode. This is the last episode ever. We're leaving after this. I'm running away in the woods forever.
Is taxation theft from Kaloff C01S?
I don't know what that means because I'm not an adult yet.
Taxation is being taxed thievery.
No.
I don't think so. I think you're funding a lot of things, like, generally speaking, if you're funding sort of education, that's beneficial for everyone, not just for
But you can't choose what you
people
fund
in
and what you
education.
don't fund.
No, that's the root of the problem there, and that's what I think. But I don't think taxation on the whole
No.
is thievery. I think that's...
It's not like I've ever been taxed, but, you know. I don't think it's theft, it's the government doing its thing, you know?
If certainly it needs some rejigging to try and, like, sort things out, but the actual taxation for the benefit of your country is not theft. You get me? Sea monsters, and if they exist, from hedgehog sheep.
There is so much in the sea that we haven't looked at.
I was gonna say this. This has been something that I've been indulging in for a long time. Is think about if they did find a sea monster. If they found this fucking huge plesiosaur from back in the day, way back, you know.
Back in the day.
Down in the fucking Mariana Trench, whatever it is.
The Ariana
Grande Trench. And just,
Dan Schneider's
you know,
there.
like, that, it's not a sea monster. Sea monsters do not exist. Ever. They will never exist.
There's no such thing as monsters.
Yeah, because it's not a monster, it's just a species yet to be found.
Yeah. Doesn't matter how, like, fucking ugly and gross and, like, disgusting it looks.
You could say it's monstrous, but it's not a monster. It's not like it's a rarica, it's not like
It's
Bigfoot
like if you
or
said,
something.
like, if you looked at a Tyrannosaurus Rex, you're like, ooh, it's a monster. No, it's a dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur, yeah.
Sea creatures.
It's a big,
Monster.
big, scary lizard. That's sort of my thing on that.
I don't know. There's, like...
It's kind of the same, like, if we found, like, evidence of Sasquatch, like, plentiful evidence of Sasquatch, it's just another species. It's not like it's a big old monster. I think the thing is, it's that whole, like, mystery, isn't it? That's why people are so fixated on
That's why people are
monsters.
fixated on, like, shit in general, like ghosts and stuff. They don't exist, but humans, like, by nature, like, want to fill in the gaps that they don't understand.
Yeah.
So we don't understand this, like, the deep depths of the sea. So we're like, oh, there must be something down there, because we like to fill in things that we think should have a place. So if we hear something move in our house, we're like, oh fuck, it's a ghost, ooh, because it's fucking, our brain fills it in for us because that's our instinct. So of course you're going to think that things are out in places that are undiscovered, because there probably is.
That brings a nice segue to, like, aliens. They're real.
There are things out there.
I feel like it's completely naive to say that the chances of life not being out there.
I wouldn't say, like, the level of intelligence would be on, like, our level, if you know what I mean.
Why is that?
No, but not, like, it would be different, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would
Because
be
it would be a completely different environment. They would understand their world in a way that we could never comprehend understanding our
However,
world.
on the same as that, we do have, and this is where, like, you know, like scientists like Carl Sagan have done some pretty fucking amazing things. We do have a intergalactic language within, like, we're made of it, you know what I mean? Elements of us can be used for anything. So, for example, hydrogen can be used as a clock.
Yeah.
Maths and science, no matter what you replace the symbols with, maths and science are always going to be an intergalactic language. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So we, you know, I can't remember which one it was. It's either Voyager 1 or 2 or something. I don't know. Or one of the satellites that we sent out to go. It has a 3-stage, like, thing. It's like pick up, you know, like, pics and stuff, and, you know, all that. And then its final mission is to just keep going. That's its final mission. We lose contact with it. We lose everything about it. It'll keep going.
Yeah,
There's
it'd be
nothing
crazy
in
if one day it
space.
just lands back.
That would be pretty amazing. You know, there's nothing in space that theoretically would stop it. You know, it will just keep going. And on it is a little plaque with, you know, how to tell the time with a hydrogen atom or whatever. And then our galactic coordinates with, you know, like, based on...
Why?
What?
Why would you send that?
Because, you know, if on the off chance some people are out there or something is out there and they know how to travel faster than light and can get to us, maybe they'll be interested. Because I can guarantee there's a high chance that they're probably out there.
They probably land in the sea and get fucked by the sea monsters.
They're probably out there, like, you know, what if there's life out there? That's what they're thinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I think. I don't know.
They also snuck pictures of us in there.
I wonder who.
And like they have a record with greetings, every greeting in every language on our planet, and then they have
It's fucking weird.
selected pieces of music.
It's so like strange that because things on other planets aren't gonna look like us.
No.
They aren't even gonna like have any kind of resemblance to us.
Well, theoretically, if there is another place with the composition of Earth, you just got more humans.
Or dinosaurs.
Yeah, it depends on where they're at.
Well, there's not 100% chance that an asteroid will hit or a volcano will go off.
Yeah, that's true. Well, as I say, if it's the same composition as Earth, then a lot of volcanoes are going to go off. But it just depends on where they're at, you know what I mean?
We're sitting on a fucking Yellowstone is gonna fucking go off. You heard this like 1,000 years late.
Yeah.
It's gonna... Bye everyone!
It's only potentially going to go off. And also, it's not
Thousands
like
and
it's going to be
thousands
the
of
supermassive eruption 100%
I reckon
definitely.
we're gonna fucking destroy ourselves, to be honest.
Yeah, 100%.
We're gonna...
100%. But it's important that Carl Sagan was part of that team to add all that shit on,
Yeah.
send it out, because that's our legacy. That's us. You know what I mean?
It's a little, like, time capsule.
That's whether we die out like tomorrow.
There's like something out there. you know?
Whether we die out tomorrow,
Chuck
whether we
something
die out
really high.
in millions of years, whether we're completely different in 1,000 years, completely different
I don't
humans,
think I'm in focus.
completely different beings. I don't think I'm in focus. I think we're both out of focus. Anyway, yeah. Even if everything is lost of our civilization, we can't go and fucking touch that. There's no way we can destroy that because it's already too far. It's been going for what? When was it sent out? Like 1970 something? 1960 something?
Yeah, but in the grand scheme of things, it's probably not very far.
It's. I think it's just recently, left, or relatively recently, just left the. There's essentially a big old barrier between our solar system and space outside of it. It's a barrier that's stopping all sorts, like showers of shit, radiation and all that. It's
Thinking
past
about
that. It's
space
gone.
makes me want to vomit, dude. Because like when I was like 12, I remember being at my grandparents' house and laying in bed and just thinking about the fact that there's no like end to space, and if there is an end, there's something beyond it. You know? Like there's no, we're not like fucking. There's like, it just doesn't end.
Yeah.
What?
I think what this is you're thinking like a human.
I wonder why.
Because humans have this false sense. Of course we do, it's natural for us. We were, brought into life on a planet. Of course we're naturally, the sun's moving around us, planets moving around us, stars are moving around us.
We're gonna think that
We're gonna think that we are it. We are all there is. We are the center of everything. And I think that's where we get these. Oh, there you go. There goes the camera.
Sorry about this.
There you go. Yeah, I think people get this like paranoia for, you know, the vastness of space, because why the fuck does it exist if it isn't for us? Because that's by
It's
nature.
not like,
That's
I'm not like, oh, I don't.
no,
It's
no,
just-
I know that.
it's
I know
just
that.
fucking-
It's just like a natural thing for us to be like, you know, we've never experienced that big a thing. Biggest thing we've experienced in our lives is like a very big hangar, maybe. The bigger picture is that we'll never, ever, ever see how big something can be.
Yeah.
Because we physically can't be out there. And as far as we can see, there's no way we can get out there. But that's okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyway, that was
Deep.
Sea creatures are real. Sea monsters are not, because you could label
And
anything.
aliens are. Or, well, yeah, aliens. By definition, aliens are. Maybe not green men or like grey men, but 100%. I personally feel it's incredibly, you know, that same paranoia of humans thinking that we're all, you know. I think it's naive to say that the chances of life out there are slim. You know what I mean? Because that's once again us being like, our planet is fucking tiny. Our galaxy, no, our fucking solar system is tiny within a galaxy that's tiny. There are much bigger galaxies and there's fucking millions of them. It goes on forever. You think there's not one single other organism out there just hanging about. I'm fairly sure actually that we've got readings of like bacteria in Saturn's rings. And that within the next
shit on
5
Mars.
years, within the next 5 years, we will have confirmed proof that there is life outside of Earth. Because if we can get that bacteria, that's like anything can be fucking out there. That's life. Science. Citation needed for all of that.
I kind of look like an alien right now. Look at my neck. Right. We're an alien to someone else.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's
We're
what I
fucking
mean.
well weird to someone else.
Actually, that's another interesting subject point. Because think about the English language. Think about any language on Earth. It's written for us, you know what I mean? We wrote it where we were at for us. Our vocabulary does not include shit like that, you know what I mean? Because it's for us, we're so lost in that, you know?
Yeah.
Where you say people elsewhere are going to be aliens to, we're going to be aliens to them. Yeah. But we didn't think about that when we came up with the word alien. We weren't even thinking about space creatures when we came up with the word alien.
Yeah.
Alien just means
to do.
outsider.
Yeah.
We were just talking about fucking... What's that Bowman doing out there? Over
Why
there.
does that man look different from me?
What?
What the fuck?
We're
That's
over
not
here with
allowed.
our fucking swords and shit.
Speaking
What's
of
this
people
guy
that
with an
look different
archery
from
bow?
me, I'm going to talk about politics because
boy.
you talked about space.
Go for it.
Yesterday in Charlottesville in Minnesota? No, somewhere else.
Some America.
There was a white supremacist,
Nationalist.
white nationalist, sorry, rally because the government were going to take down some what's it called?
Monument propaganda.
Some like
well,
oh god, what is the flag called?
Confederate.
The Confederate monuments. And that caused a rally. Someone died. 19 people are injured. And it's horrible. And I feel like those people that took part in that should be our world's aliens, because fuck them.
Yeah.
Blast them into space and let aliens deal with them.
I mean, the whole thing is,
rallies are not supposed to be violent. Protests.
No, but some
are not
bloke
supposed
decided to just
violent.
fucking. Oh, that's bad. Some bloke just decided to fucking drill his car through a bunch of people who were protesting. Like, you fucking. There's a statue being taken down. What would you do? Like.
Wait, what? I don't know anything
That's-
about the story. What was the?
That a Confederate statue was being taken
Yeah,
down.
yeah. So there's a
bunch
protest
of
about
a
it.
bunch of Nazis came out and fucking walked it. White nationalists.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's just a
came out and
protest,
walked-
yeah.
A protest against their history. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
fair enough. I mean, I
And
don't
then-
agree with it. They're a bunch of cunts, but whatever.
Counter protesters came out and was like, "Can you not fucking?
That's fair
You're
enough.
complaining about a statue being
Yeah.
taken down.
As
and
long,
what you're
as long as
standing
there's
for
police
is
in between the two, that's fine.
yeah." And they were like, "What you're fucking standing for is mass genocide. So fuck off."
Yeah.
And there were police there, I think. And then the counter protesters were there, and they were walking down the streets. And then a white nationalist decided to drill his car through the middle of them and injured 19 people and killed one.
Jeez.
So, fuck you, America.
Just let protests
Get
be
nuked.
protests. It's not about fucking killing people over it. It's
And
about
it's not about
the whole
giving them what
point
they want.
is talking about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the whole point in a protest, is to be like, hey, I don't agree with this. And then the other guy's like, well, I do. Why don't you agree
What
with
I
this?
find, like,
and then they're like, oh,
completely-
well, because I don't agree with X, 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 and X. And he's like, oh, well, I don't agree with it because of this. And then they're like, oh, well, maybe there's a middle ground that we can somehow work out and figure it out together and maybe put it forward to the government and maybe, live in fucking harmony because we're the human race and we're nothing but a fucking spunk stain in the fucking bed sheets of the universe, and that
Yes.
you don't matter.
Yeah. Also, I think it's disgustingly, hilariously ironic that the same people that say America saved World War II will happily carry Nazi flags and put armbands on. Like,
Yeah.
do you have any respect for your own country? Anyway, new topic. I just wanted to talk about that a little bit because I had the whole day to mull over it.
I see.
And those were my thoughts because I'd finally come to a conclusion. It's stupid, and though the rally I don't really care about, people are gonna do it. Shouldn't have resulted in violence.
Yeah, violence is
And
fucked.
parading fucking Nazi flags around like it's hilarious. We're gonna get some nice comments from that one. Thank you everyone for that.
I know like 3 people who are going to be very angry with what we said today.
Yeah.
And I think the important thing to those 3 people is that you don't fucking matter. None of us matter. And there
I
you
hit
go.
a point like a couple weeks ago where I was like, damn, I don't care. Universe just doesn't really care about me, does it?
The universe doesn't care about any of us, so the fucking least we can do is get along. The least we can do. We're privileged to actually have been composed into humans, and especially privileged to fucking be aware that we were composed into humans. So the least we can do is just be nice to each other. Doesn't fucking take much. Fuck.
Getting into projection.
What do you mean projection?
Nothing.
I'm not projecting shit. I just think it's important that everyone know that they don't fucking matter.
Okay.
So be you. And be nice to other people.
Timmy, this is a really heavy podcast so far.
Yeah.
The next question
what
comes
did Hedgehog
from
Sheep say now?
at Hedgehog Sheep. Discuss the meaning of life and reasons to keep living after you just said to everyone that they don't matter.
Okay, right, here you go. Easy, this is piss easy, right? None of you matter. You know, none of you fucking mean anything to anything out there. None of us mean shit all. All we have is one little life. We got a dog barking as well. That's another thing we have. All we have is one little life for one little person on one little rock in space, right? So instead of doing your shit and trying to hurt other people and trying to, you know, be a twat, you know, just for 1 second be like, you know what? I matter to myself and I matter to my friends. We're always going to matter to each other, but we're not going to matter to anything else. So don't be a twat, right? But live your life fantastically, because that's what counts. Small goals for small people.
The meaning of life?
The meaning of life...
Let me!
Go for it.
The meaning of life to me is to, when I'm in my final... There's a dog at the door.
Should get her in.
Hello, dog.
Welcome to Loose Dogs. Loose Dogs.
Come here.
No, she doesn't give a shit.
Come here. Anyway, the meaning of life to me.
Here we go, Loose Dogs.
Hello.
Come on, come here. Oh no, she's gone.
Meaning of life to me is
She wants to go outside, so she's
What do you
a
want?
prick.
What do you want?
You're not going outside. No.
Is
yet.
just gonna stare at you. Is when I'm taking my final breaths on my deathbed, surrounded by seemingly my family, maybe myself, I want to be like, man, that was alright. Good.
Yeah, that's
Chill.
that is the meaning of life.
That was alright. And
It's not-
so, recently I've just been like, I don't like something, bye.
Yeah.
So
Don't focus on shit.
That's been reasoning behind a few of my decisions lately. It's just been like, if something's negative, like making me fucking stressed or like negatively affecting my life and it isn't gonna take me anywhere in like 3 years and isn't gonna improve my like life, bye. I don't need you. I'm not gonna be thinking about fucking like this shit when I'm 93 fucking wheezing myself to death in a fucking hospital bed. I'm not gonna be thinking about it. I'm gonna be thinking about fucking better things.
The good times.
Yeah.
That's the thing that you always have to remember, is that life is short, life is precious, and life is yours. So when some what?
Sorry, you just sounded like fucking. We had this guy come into school in like GCSEs, and he had like fucking rings all over his fingers, like NFL rings that he bought off eBay and shit like that. And he came in, he was like, right, you're gonna do your GCSEs and you're gonna do it fucking well. He was short and black.
Okay, no, different guy.
He came in, he was like, you're gonna do your fucking GCSEs, you got one life, you're gonna do it well. And he's like punched the boys and shit. It was really weird. You sound like him right now.
Well, he's making a good point.
John.
Because you gotta think.
He's like,
you gotta
one
think.
life. You got one chance, kids.
You have got one life, you have got one chance. If things are bogging you down and they're not gonna take you anywhere, there's no point bothering. You know, if things are a little bit tough now, but you know they'll get better and you know that will benefit you, keep working at it, because why stop? You give up, you're wasting yourself. You're not wasting anybody else.
Then give up on things that are clearly going nowhere.
Yeah. If they're going nowhere, and if they're doing nothing, and they're not helping you, and they're just making you worse, then don't do them. You know, that's not to say, like, don't do your homework. I'll always say homework's stupid, but...
It's taking you somewhere.
Yeah, it's getting you somewhere. The thing about homework that you have to remember is it's not a test of how much you know about X, it's about how much you can retain about that. Because when you go to a job, if you're like, oh yeah, I failed like fuck... It's all about retention
at a job, to be honest.
Yeah, if I failed like fuck, I got handed in no homework and I was really late to school.
Life doesn't matter, man.
They're gonna be like, oh, okay, so what can you actually hold in that fucking chicken nugget inside of your head then? You know, like, it's not about being smart, it's about how much you can remember. And that's all that, you know, everyone's like, I don't need Pythagoras' theory in real life, you know, unless you've been a mathematician. I would bloody fucking hope not, right? But it's not about knowing Pythagoras' theorem, it's about knowing X for Y. You get me? You know, if you work at Subway, then you need to remember
each sandwich, each recipe, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, there might be cards or whatever, but if you can't make a sandwich, then why the fuck are you here? You know? That's what homework's about.
I've always had this thing with like with doing things to do with life where like my dad used to tell me when I was a kid, the second I was born, I wanted to open my eyes, and the second I fucking opened my eyes, I wanted to sit up, and I'd spend like days just like trying to fucking sit up. And the second I didn't walk, I felt like that's why my legs are fucked up and my ankles are stupid, because I didn't walk, I ran when I was a toddler. And it's why I walk on my tiptoes sometimes, because my like tendons in my feet are so fucked from it. But like I've always had this thing where I just want to go to the next thing.
Yeah.
Like I just like I have this unnerving need to just do it, to just like the day I finished school at 15, so it wasn't legal, I started work and I worked and I just finished. So I've been working for 3 years. So like it's just like I needed to get it, like I don't know, just like fucking go. Like I need to go.
Yeah. It's not like it's not, obviously that at times can get tough, but you're not like grilling yourself through shit. Do you understand what I'm saying there?
Yeah.
Like I'm not doubting that you work hard.
I've left school, I must get a job. I was
yeah,
like, no, I need to
yeah.
do this.
Yeah,
now.
you're getting
This
stuck
is what
in.
comes
It's
next.
very optimistic what you're doing. Is like you're trying to push yourself
optimistic.
further. Yeah.
Because I'm not.
Well,
I'm
push
not.
it to the surface, because that's what it's all
I'm not
about.
a particularly optimistic person.
And I am.
You are, yeah.
I'm really optimistic, and whenever I'm not, you know something's wrong. That's why I just shouted about you don't matter, because I'm being optimistic. There's always a twist at the end whenever I say something bad, unless I make a shit spaghetti bolognese, and then you just don't want to be around me for a day. I just go to bed, get pissed off. What time did we go to bed? 7 o'clock? We went to bed at 7 o'clock because I made a shit bolognese.
No, we watched Kitchen Nightmares and stuff.
Yeah, and I was like 70% asleep.
Yeah.
I hit a point. There's a point in your day where you reach like, yep, probably time to go to bed. Not because you're tired, but because you're like, yeah, this has been a good day. It's been a good day.
Good day.
So you go to bed and do whatever you do in bed.
We had a
whether
good
you sleep
day
or whatever.
yesterday.
Yeah. We had a really
meaty day.
Really nice day, and then I made a shit bolognese, and then I was like, nah, I want to go to bed now.
Day,
not because I want to like skip the day or anything like that. Just because
Day's not my best friend.
If you feel like you peaked, then you step back
at
and
like
look.
2 o'clock.
No, we
1
peaked at
o'clock.
like 4.
We peaked
just
when we walked
before I
into
cooked.
like that courtyard.
Oh right.
That was peak.
Yeah, I don't really want to say where that was.
It's don't. We went into this really nice
Little
place.
village. No, it's not a village, it's a town.
Village place, and there was we walked through this because we'd been there before, but we never went and had like a proper look around. We just sort of walked up and down, and we walked through this thing, and there was like crystals stuck in the tarmac.
Because it was a crystal shop where they believe in like healing and transformation through crystals.
Fucking reeked, and I still smell of it.
Yeah. Everything is full of incense in there.
And that one like herb shop.
Yeah,
just
that was amazing though. Going in and smelling that's a hell of a smell. Like it's good, isn't it?
We should go back.
Yeah.
But and on the left there was like this cute little cafe thing that was like.
It was a vegetarian cafe.
It like encased in like vines and stuff.
Big balconies. It was gorgeous, and like long
there was a
tables.
little, like,
it was somewhat like a beer garden, wasn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
It was like a beer garden out back of a vegetarian cafe.
Yeah. And then there was like stairs going up the top, and then tucked away in the corner there was this huge like wooden door that was this
that
shop.
was gorgeous. That door. There's
that door made my day.
The door frame was gorgeous. And then Becca pointed out the door on the door frame, which was propped as open as it could be, and it was so like nicely crafted.
It was how doors are meant to be made, to be honest, because doors are usually made with planks.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. It was
like
solid.
a
whole
Yeah.
whole layer
It was
of
like an
tree.
actual chunk of tree.
Yeah. And then next to that there was a jewellery shop that had this massive like crystal in the middle of it and a fountain at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice.
That was
It was a
gorgeous.
nice
yeah.
day as well.
That was the transformation healing gem shop.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you remember with had the water at the back, water
Yeah,
fountain
yeah.
and the two paintings?
And it had all the cases full of like different. So there was
Like
an
Big
opal
Geo or
case.
whatever
And
it is,
yeah.
or-
It was nice.
It was really nice, yeah.
It's the
I-
little things.
I'd quite like to do like a YouTube series where we go out into weird places like this and like interview people. Just ask about like what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, like you go into a gem shop where they believe in transformation and healing. Go on, talk to
Or
me
one
about
of those
transformation and healing.
shops we went into that just had taxidermy on the wall and like witch books and like
Yeah.
fucking a sex voodoo doll.
Yeah, yeah.
It was weird.
It's really interesting, and there's like people walking around. Do you remember those people dressed up in like full steampunk gear?
Yeah, it's cool.
You
And
wonder
then, like
what
the pub.
what's
the
going on,
pub.
you know? What's going on in their head? Oh, that pub.
That pub.
We actually have to go to that. Can we go to that tomorrow?
We walking down the corridor.
Yeah, if you want.
Sick. You just watch plans being made. Don't say we aren't entertaining.
I also want to do a cooking show.
You want to
Just not bolognese.
Not bolognese.
I used to do a cooking show on Snapchat. I used to do Cooking with Charlie. This was like way back.
Yeah.
As soon as I got Snapchat, I was like, I want to do something stupid on here. And I used to do shit like, I'd be like, right, now you need your tomato sauce. And I'd go to the toilet and like fish like tomato sauce out of the toilet. I wouldn't actually make it with it, but obviously it was like good meme. And then I did one that I tweeted about as well. Where I was like, make sure you're really careful when chopping the onions. And I got like nose and scar wax and put it all over my finger and then put like loads of fake blood all over my finger. And I was like, oh fucking Jesus! It was like really funny. And like, you know, I really like that. And then I made a shit bolognese on that. And I was like, oh, okay, no, never making that again.
I don't think bolognese is your forte. Do you
It
think
is,
that's why?
it used to be. That was the only thing I'd ever cook on that show.
Do you think that's why we had like shit dinner tonight? Because you were discouraged. Well, we had burgers for lunch.
Burgers were good. They were nicely made. We just had a picky meme all day, really, didn't we?
Mm.
No, those burgers were nice. The caramelised onion inside. The onion was like...
If you follow me on Snapchat, you can see what we were doing while the burgers were being cooked.
Oh, what?
I put on 10 hours sax, epic sax.
Oh,
though.
Yeah.
And then I put on.
Not even the Gandalf version,
Yeah. I said,
What's going on?
you were not impressed.
No.
It's just funny to me.
Yeah.
I put in the word epic and then epic rap battles of history came out.
Yeah, I come through after like taking the meatiest dump of my life. I come through, and she's like, no, I'm not doing anything. Don't worry. And I look at the TV screen. She types in epic rap battles of history. She's deleting it really slowly, and she's like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not. Please, no, I'm not doing anything.
It was great.
That was very funny. God.
Well, good time. I'm sorry this hasn't been very memey. We just talked about like philosophy for
A bunch of it.
half an hour,
You
yeah.
don't mean anything, but you mean everything to us.
You mean everything to yourself.
As a species, you mean everything to us, but you don't mean anything to anything
That's
else.
cute.
So make it count. You mean everything to us, so make what you do count. And
You mean nothing to the universe, but you mean you are your own universe.
Yeah, this is the thing. You mean nothing to the universe, but who gives a fuck what the universe thinks? Because we're never going to see it. We're never going to be out there and being like, wow, what a twat this one particular guy on this planet is.
What a sincerely vile human he is.
You think when the space astronauts went out there to space and looked back at Earth, they were like, wow,
Space astronauts!
that wow, that singular
playing with your feet on
twat
the
in Sweden sat there on his computer, you know, like
You're talking about Notch right now.
yeah, but they weren't like, wow, that singular guy is such a twat. They probably looked back and were like, wow,
The human race as a whole, we're twats.
yeah,
Like, the most notable pieces of history
Are
are
us being
always
twats.
wars.
yeah.
People are like, wow, let's have a look back at history. It's like, we blew ourselves up, we killed million people that one time. We
killed 9 million in Russia.
We killed we've destroyed ourselves more times than we can count. The universe probably thinks the human race as a whole is a fucking mess of a fucking place.
And this is where we go back to the optimistic part, because yeah, we're shit. Yeah, you're nothing. But you're nothing to the universe. And what the fuck does the universe care? We don't care. We don't have to deal with the universe. We have to deal with us. We have to deal with our friends. We have to deal with our families. So if you make a difference to them, your contribution to whoever the fuck else doesn't matter.
I just think humans inherently are selfish and narcissistic, but sometimes as humans in a societal thing, as communities, we need to be selfish and narcissistic.
Yeah. We
need to look at ourselves. I think it's really hard to go through life and not think about oh, what is blah blah gonna think of me? What are they gonna think about when I do this? What are people gonna think? Fucking do what makes you feel happy, and then when you're fucking taking your last breath, you'll be like, yeah, okay. I made a choice that made myself happy in the long run and didn't give me 5 minutes of fucking pleasure. Brilliant. Go me. I did it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of your life, you are all you have.
Yeah.
You're not going to be like, oh, fuck, someone thought I was embarrassing that one time. What a waste of life I was.
That's the thing, because everyone is so bogged down. Generally, today, I'm sure everyone knows the fact that 2017, this generation is the most depressed generation we've ever had on the earth.
Yes.
Essentially. Right? That's why you gotta remember not to bog yourself down being like, oh, I'm not gonna mean anything in the long run. Because who the fuck cares? Because you're gonna mean
absolutely fucking everything to yourself.
Cares that you don't mean everything to fucking Donald Trump's big, fat, juicy cock of a White House. You don't mean shit to that, but that doesn't matter. You matter. You matter, your friends and family matter, and that's what counts. Do everything for you and not for everyone else.
We sound like my dad when he's drunk.
That's not saying be selfish. I sat here just listed off fucking the fact that we are all gonna die. Inevitably, we're all gonna die. Whether we become someone else or something else, we're gonna die. As this race we know, we're gonna die. But be self-aware, be aware of everything, but don't let it get you down, because what's the point in letting it get you down? You look out to the stars and you're like...
You're missing out on the thing that you're, panicking about. You're spending your days panicking about the end of something that's the only thing you'll ever have.
Yeah. You're sat here looking out at the stars and you're like, wow, there's so much to see out there, but we're never going to see it. Don't bog yourself down with we're never going to see it, because who the fuck cares? The next lot are going to see it. We do everything for them, they do everything for the next one, just as the Victorians did everything for us,
Bless up my boys.
Bless up the boys. Just fucking... We're not a fucking... Not everyone looks at you and goes, wow, you're shit.
Yeah.
No one probably does that. I don't think anyone does that. You got people being assholes, but they're just being assholes. Why does that matter to you? Just ignore them. Literally, I know it's easier said than done when someone's being an asshole. But you just literally... Does that matter to you in the long run? No. Did it hurt you for 5 minutes because you got a little bit upset that someone was like, you look fat? You're like, oh wow, yeah, maybe I do. Oh well, why does it matter? Done.
I'm sure I will cherish this moment when I'm surrounded by my children and grandchildren when I'm 80 years old. Thank you.
It's not about everything being happy. You're never gonna be 100% happy, because
just
if you were, you'd be fucking bored. You would be absolutely bored out of your mind, because you wouldn't know what happy was. You wouldn't have the lows to be like, wow, this is actually really good. Because you'd just be like, oh yeah, I'm just fucking trotting along, aren't I? Ooh, look at me making my Minecraft parodies in 2017, you know?
It's gone again.
It's gone again. Jesus, how many hours have we been talking?
Extra long podcast. Here we go.
No, it's only just 10 an hour.
Oh.
That's it, that's the end of the podcast.
Is it?
I don't know, we can keep going if you want. We've literally just been waffling on about how much everyone means nothing but everyone means everything.
Yeah.
As long as you guys understand what I'm on about. You know, like, don't be a dunce. That's all it takes. Just don't be a fucking idiot. Be you. Be happy. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna have sad times. Everyone does. And that's that. That's that. Get over it. Don't let it drag you down in the times when you're having a good time. Don't be on a roller coaster and midway through the roller coaster be like, wow, I embarrassed myself in that situation. Because why does that matter? You can always look back at all your bad shit in the middle of your happy times, but that's just stupid. And you're just hurting yourself for no reason. So be a doll. Shut up. Shut up and take it. The end.
My God. My God. Jesus. You happy? You pleased that you got that off your chest?
I don't know, I really like telling people optimistic things. Or like, what's the word? It's like, I don't know. You need the kick in the balls before my optimistic speech. You know what I mean? You need the you don't matter in order to appreciate that you do matter to yourself. You get me?
Yeah.
Because if you're like, you matter to yourself, you don't matter to anyone else, then it doesn't fucking mean anything, does it?
No.
But you need that kick in the balls to be like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm blowing everything out of proportion. And then you're like, yeah, but you. That's the twist ending. Then
Yes.
This isn't a meme cast, we need a meme.
Chase your dreams. Copyright is my friend.
It's catch.
That's fine.
Catch your dreams. Shackle it to your heart.
It's been a long time since we watched those.
Yeah, Parks and Rec is really good.
So good. And I'm
Really good.
very glad we watched it together.
Yeah, I want to watch it again. Twice.
We will.
Yeah, good.
And I suggest everybody else watches it.
Yeah, watch Parks and Rec. We need a good meme to like close on.
A good meme.
That we're not ever going to mention again, but until the next cast, whenever that may be in the future, we need a meme.
We should like film something.
Do you remember the My Name Jeff?
My name, Jeff.
And that just wasn't funny.
No.
It was really funny at the moment, and it was really
I can't
funny.
just come up with memes
you know,
off the spot though.
When people watched it, they found it funny, and then they all forgot, and then, you know, that was the whole meme of our cast, was like, don't bring up anything from the last cast.
Yeah. Because we've said some things that mean nothing to
We need
anyone.
temporary memes.
Oh, I thought it was
It's empty, mate.
shit.
Shut up!
Fucking hell. But yeah, no, I'm not coming up with a meme at the moment.
I can't think of any memes. Because coming up with memes on the spot means that they're like empty memes.
Disingenuine.
Empty memes.
Watch Gordon Ramsay for 3 hours, then you'll have like 50 memes. Just stick a Gordon Ramsay clip in now.
Genuinely watch Gordon Ramsay. Watch a lot of Gordon Ramsay. You got Hotel Hell.
Which is fucking
That's
great.
it, great. He essentially just comes and rags on a hotel for like 45 minutes.
I just enjoy
And then he
watching
makes it better at the
shit
end.
on.
What? Don't touch that.
Sorry, Dad. What? I was touching that bit.
Yeah, and that's part of the microphone. Do you not see? Did you ping off one of the bands?
No, that's why I was...
Did you ping off one of the bands?
No, I did not. Look, it's there.
Excuse me, guys. What did you do?
I didn't do fuck all.
Oh, you did. Oh, you did it.
No.
Oh, you did it. There we go.
It's done.
Yeah. So there's Hotel Hell, where he rags on a hotel for 45 minutes and then he makes it better at the end. And that's really good. That's a really good show. You should watch that.
I quite like. If you like fucking looking at how fucking disgusting hotels are, look up. This is Dan Bell on YouTube with a full stop at the end. He does a series where he takes his 2 filmmaking friends and looks through like motels and tries to find drugs and shit, and it's really good.
Anyway, there's Hotel Hell by Gordon Ramsay. And then there's Kitchen Nightmares.
Yeah,
That's the kitchen version of Hotel Hell.
the last 3 nights I've fallen asleep to the sound of Gordon Ramsay's voice.
Yeah. And then I've just been watching, because Gordon Ramsay has what's that show? He has a show in America where it's just him fucking around for a bit, and he's a really funny guy. And then obviously there's like all the like miscellaneous cooking shows that he's done, which I love, you hate. That's why she's been falling asleep to his voice, because I've just had YouTube open watching, Gordon Ramsay cook for his
Can we
family.
talk about me
something.
sleep talking?
You say some weird stuff.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Can
all
we talk
there is.
about? It's been getting progressively worse over the past couple of days. Like, just worse.
I feel the need sometimes when you like roll over and let out a groan or something. I feel the need to like, I want to say like provoke it by being like, "Hey, you're right." And I know that you're gonna say something ridiculous. I know you're gonna roll over and be like, "Yeah, I'm alright. I'm doing okay. Yeah, how you doing?" And then just be silent and fall straight back to sleep again.
Yeah. What was the first night?
What was it? Didn't I like? I
My
was
first-
rolled over, and you were like, "Where'd you go? Where you been?"
Where have you been?
And I was just like, "Yeah, I've been here." Like, "Oh," and you just rolled over and went back to sleep again.
And then the night after that, I went up to go to the toilet. We can't say that. Okay, I went up to go to the toilet and came back and said some really strange stuff.
I don't remember you going to
Side of the road.
No, that was last night.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. That was literally last night.
Was it really?
Yeah. That's fine.
No,
You go back
because
the
I
other-
dreamt about Dwayne The Rock Johnson last night.
Oh yeah. No,
So
yeah,
was
but
that before?
the toilet one was the time before that.
Yeah.
There were 2 different nights.
Were they really?
Yeah, 100%. Or 2
I
different
went to the
moments.
toilet and can't remember it. So, I think like I have some sort of problem,
I don't know. Maybe you just needed a wee.
but I don't remember it.
Yeah, but if you needed a wee, you needed a wee. Just be happy you went and weed in the bathroom.
You get pissed
I
on
need
your
the
sister's
toilet.
floor.
And then you just pee in the bed. Becca, why are you all wet? Oh, I just needed the toilet, needed a wee.
Yeah, I've sent some strange things over the past couple of days.
Yeah. We'll keep you posted, guys. I'll tweet about it.
God. I never knew that it was this bad.
I think it's because you know that there's someone to talk to, which I think is sweet. You
I'm
know.
a chat too.
Well, and I think it's probably to do with the fact that like I like to watch YouTube videos. So probably
so
the
it's
sound
noise,
of
yeah.
people talking, not even like noise, just like the sound of Gordon Ramsay talking.
I fully convinced myself that you went somewhere. I was convinced that you got up and left the house. And that you just gotten back in bed.
That's funny. I
was
hadn't
fucking-
even left the
I
room.
remember that's the only one that I really remember. And I was fucking convinced that you'd gone somewhere.
Maybe one day you'll like roll over and be like, "What was that, Gordon?" And like just start.
Gordon Daddy?
And then you'll be like, "You want to slap it on the barbecue?" And then you'll be like, "Oh yeah, slap me on the barbecue, Gordon."
Slap me on the barbecue, Gordon.
Gordy!
But yeah,
I haven't been saying Gordy. Shit.
out the other day. But yeah, I've been talking in my sleep. It's been
Yeah.
great. It's that's the chosen few that aren't like too weird for TV. I'd rather keep those ones.
So what's the plan for the
Right.
next memes, Becca? What's happening in the futuro?
In the futuro, do 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 In the future? You mean like...
I mean,
near
like, generally,
future?
what's happening?
We're gonna go have a bath soon.
Oh, I didn't mean, like, now. I mean, like...
Do you mean like... We're gonna film some videos?
No, missed that one. You missed that mark. I meant, like, generally what's happening in your life.
I'm going to turn 18 years old.
A big boy.
Yeah.
And then what?
And then we're gonna go on holiday.
Yeah, boy! Oh, wow!
Oh, is that what you wanted me to
You
say?
got that one real fucking sweet.
Is that what you wanted me to say?
I don't know, there's a lot to talk about. Like,
Oh, we're going on
generally,
holiday.
in the future. And yeah, we're going on holiday. Going for a little meme. We should vlog it. Like your name, Shay
Brilliant.
Carl. Like your name, Shay Carl!
Yeah.
And the Shay Tarts!
Their
and he cheated!
channels, yeah, shut down now.
He cheated with Ethot
And
and
then he with Celestia there.
and then they broke up and the kids hate Jesse Cox. No, it's not Jesse Cox. It's Shay
Shay Carl.
Carl.
Vlog it like your names.
Shay Carl, oh yeah.
Yeah.
But he looks like Jesse Cox and he also looks like Simon Honeydew of the Yorkscast.
Yeah. But like,
Jesse Cox doesn't cheat, he just has a convention.
yeah. But anyway, is there anything else happening?
Also in the news.
Oh my god,
What?
that was painful.
What was Killer Creamstar? DJ Creamstar.
Oh, dear.
Killer Creamstar! Let's get right!
Fuck.
Look at that beat. That's the fucking loudest thing that this mic has picked up in probably about 3 years. I've had this mic since I got my Blue Yeti in 2011, maybe 2012, maybe. When was Slender Man? When was the Slender
What,
Man?
the game
No.
or your video?
No, it was the Slender Man myth. When did that come out? It was Slender, 8 pages.
Slender. Oh, that was like 2011, 2012.
Yeah, so I've had my Blue Yeti since then, and then I also got this bad motherfucker right here when the Blue Yeti went south, and then I got the Blue Yeti fixed, and then I used that again, and then that became my like backup mic if anything happened to the other mic. And then the Blue Yeti died again, and I used that again, and then I fixed the Blue Yeti again, and then it died immediately after, so I started using that, and then I invested into a Rode NT USB, which is in the last cast, which I used, and it was better than this one. And now we're back to this one. This is old reliable, because the NT USB is off for repairs because the port at the bottom's shit. But Rode
Anyway.
is good. Rode are good.
Anyway.
But anyway, there's a Samsung C01U, because I use USB mics instead of using an audio interface because I
Anyway.
actually hate my viewers.
Anyway, what to take from this is Dan Schneider
Dan Schneider's
is
a nonce.
awful.
He's a nonce.
Actually awful. There's
He's a
like nothing
nonce.
happening in the frame. Can you sit up?
Dan Schneider is a nonce. Dan Schneider is a nonce! Allegedly.
I really want to fight.
What? Thanks for watching Loose Women, everybody. We'll see you next year. And the next week. Goodbye.
Oh, bye.